I was thinking today about something which came to me from a TED Talk that I watched a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember which one it was. I know I said I was going to um, talk a little bit about some of the TEDs that I ended up watching. Sorry, messages came through there. Thought I'd put it on silent. Um, but I haven't done that yet, so that's remiss of me because I am watching more than normal of my kind of the TEDs and other presentation videos. So I'll do a bit more of a kind of a summary insight into the takeaways. But this one particular one that I'm talking about here was about moving away from the idea of a talk or presentation being just that, a talk or a presentation. Even though it's known as that, and you'll be asked to come in and give a talk or come and give a presentation or give a speech even, but actually moving away from that idea and instead thinking of it as a conversation. And I really like that idea because it automatically it's a two-way thing. It's a dialogue. It's not just me telling people or sharing my thoughts. It's much more about this sort of circular idea, which I really enjoy, which I really like. And you can't always have that actual dialogue, that actual conversation with every member of the audience because it's not going to be practical. But the more you can get people involved in a talk, the more you can get people taking part, doing exercises, getting up and moving and experiencing the ideas rather than just sitting there and passively listening to them and trying to passively absorb the ideas and have that impact. I believe that it's much easier to have an impact when people are a part of that process. So it kind of struck me today that I do that all of the time when I'm taking workshops and longer presentations, like 90 minutes onwards, 90 minutes to half day, even full day workshops. There's bags of opportunities there, to do stuff, to practically experience things. You're not going to be expected to sit in a room for an hour and a half plus and just do nothing or just take notes. There would be an expectation that if you were in a workshop that you would be doing some kind of exercise, you'd be doing the work. So kind of taking those ideas and sprinkling them into the shorter motivational keynotes, speeches, talks, conversations. I think it's certainly one of the things I want to be doing more of this year with the presentations that I give. And in fact, I watched or I saw a post on LinkedIn today by my friend Jerry Duffy, an incredible speaker. In fact, I'm hoping to get over to his speaker school over in Dublin in a couple months' time. In fact, end of next month. More on that later. And one of the things he posted today was about how, as he has grown as a speaker, and this is what he does full time, as he's grown as a speaker, the more he has got his audience involved. And that's what made me think of this today. That is kind of definitely my thought process at the moment, is to be more active with the conversation rather than it being just a monologue. Motivating though that can be, not just for me, but I've been in many presentations and talks, and it's just been somebody talking, and I can't remember exactly what they said, but I can remember coming away feeling motivated, feeling empowered, feeling energized. And there was, I can't remember who it was now, Angela, forget her name. She said, people will forget what you said, they'll forget what you've done, but they'll never forget the way you make them feel. And that's certainly true of some of the monologue type speeches and presentations that I've listened to. But I love this idea that in this live format, I do a lot of video, I do a lot of online work, you've got bodies in a room, great opportunity to actually have that conversation. So that's my thought for today. That's what I wanted to share, and that's what I wanted to kind of, this is really helping me. And I'll kind of come back to the zero view thing later on, but doing these videos is a really great way for me. It's completely selfish. It's for me to kind of gather my thoughts and focus my attention on the things that are most important and the direction things are moving in. So thank you, YouTube, for and thank you, New Year goals and resolutions, for getting me into the habit of doing these daily videos, because I feel like I'm personally benefiting from them even with the current state, which is the zero view thing. And I'm going to come to that this week because I'm still feeling pretty upbeat and energized about it, and kind of excited actually that I'm still doing it, completely against how I'd normally react to a zero view zero view results. But anyway, enough of that. That's me for today. Back to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.